Welcome back, lords and ladies. King right here, and I'm bringing you Let's Build a Mansion. Today, we are going to continue on building the mansion. So last episode, I left off without these white walls in between each window, and without this ceiling part. But we are going to continue on today. Hopefully to get some good stuff going. Okay, so I'm thinking that we need to set up an idea where the roofs are going to be. So I'm going to use these two materials to determine the location of these roofs. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. Then 1 here. We are not in a Skype call, or any call for that matter, at the moment. Honestly, I'm getting tired of some things that are going on. But let's just say it's not a very pretty thing. Wait, what? No. Come on, slash weather clear. Thank you. It's just not a pretty sight what's going on. I want to tell you what's going on, but I just can't. It's eating me up inside. Well, I'll give you a very vague idea what's going on. Friends are fighting with friends because friends think friends are not doing what their job description entails, so friends are trying to plot against friends. There you go. A very, very, very disturbing description of what is going on. But honestly, it's kind of been like that for over a year now. Some friends don't like other friends because some friends, they look at them and say, hey, they're not very good people and they're lazy as heck and things like that. And then those friends who they are talking bad about say, well, I'm not lazy, I'm just really busy. And then the friends who say that they're lazy says, yeah, busy playing games. And, well, what I want to say about that is you can't always trust going on Steam or things like that and it says, hey, this guy is playing a game. Well, guys, if that was the case, I'd be on my Steam 24/7 because me and my brother, we share my Steam quite a bit. I don't think it's fair to judge a person off of a device, an application. Unless you can prove, without a shadow of a doubt, physical evidence. I'm all about evidence, honestly. That's how I am. I do not make my decisions until I hear all or see all the evidence. And if one friend says, hey, I was actually busy doing something, I'm not playing games, then I'll give him the benefit of a doubt because he's innocent till proven guilty. So, I'm sorry that I'm kind of rambling on in this episode, but this is kind of a thing that I need to get off my chest, considering I am the third wheel, the third party, non-biased person who tells it like it is. If one person says, well, that person is shit, and then he says to that person in the face that, oh, you're a great guy, and then the guy comes to me and says, does this guy really think I'm a great guy? I'll say, no, he really doesn't, because that is the truth. I tell the truth. I don't lie. Now, I'm not saying that they're lying to him, because they're not really lying to him. They're plotting against him, if that makes any better sense. Perhaps we'll do it this way. This might be a good idea anyways. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ooh, that's going to be really weird. How are we going to do that? We'll do it this way. I really, really, really hate triple corners like that. Oopsie daisies. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to have it on top of that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. That leaves 2. I don't like that either. What if we go back like this, and they'll go forward like that, and then plop 1 in the center. That's not the center. Neither is that the center. Oh, fragger. Okay, so that didn't exactly work out like I wanted it to. I honestly want to kind of keep that going, but at the same time I don't. Guys, how am I gonna do this? 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. There's 2 in the center. That's terrible. I hate that. I guess we're gonna have to do it this way. There's gonna be 1 in the center, but I think that's gonna be alright. 1, 2, 3, 1. Wait, what? There's not 1 in the center. Where'd I get that 1 in the center from? I believe right here. 3 and 3 like that. Yeah, we're gonna go with the 1 in the center part. We'll go out like this once again. Just continue going up. But where does it coincide at is the question. We'll probably have to do it like that again. No. I don't want that again. Okay, so bring that back. And I want... What do I want? I want a centerpiece right here. So let's go out like this. And perhaps go out like that. Alright, so I know that there's going to be a roof right here. So, tell me what your guys' opinions are. And those who are, who know who I'm talking about, do not answer on here unless you want everyone to know it is you that's having that issue. It's just... I'm trying to keep it confidential, but I'm trying to keep it where I can talk, so I'm not going crazy because of all the stuff that's going on. Why can't we just get along? I can't say it's only a game, because it's not just only a game. It has to do with something important that has to do with a game. And you gamers out there are probably thinking, an important thing that has to do with a game? Such a thing! Yes, there is such a thing as something important that has to do with a game. Don't worry about it. It's not for you to know. But it is important. It is, trust that has been broken, and one person doesn't think that the other person's doing what he has to do. Now, you want my honest opinion of how he's doing? I think he could do better. I think the guy who's being called lazy, who is being thwarted against, needs help. Now, I understand that the thing that this is all about belongs to him. I understand that everything is documented as his, belongs as his. I understand that you cannot replace him. But I also understand that he could use someone that is of equal standing to him. Whether they have it or not, he is not paying for anything of the event. And if he is, he's paying as little as possible. I don't even think he has a job. But the thing is, oh, I put that in the wrong area. The thing is, it's a give and take situation when you're doing jobs. It's teamwork situation when you're doing jobs. If you cannot work as a team, you're going to have issues. One second, guys. Don't do anything. I'm not entirely sure I like this. I mean, I might like it. Oh yeah, a roof will go on the back over here. But there is one thing that the friend who is blaming the other friend has done wrong. And sorry about that. I think that he was in the wrong. I'm not saying I'm in the right, but I know he was in the wrong with how he's acting and how he's treating certain people on certain things. The argument first started out with a third party. That's not quite right. The argument did not first start out with the third party, but a third party entity was brought in and prosecuted wrongfully by my accusing friend. I will agree that my accusing friend is good at what he does, but I disagree with how he's treating people about it. He tells me that I have to be fair, I have to be honest, and I have to be gentle, one could say, about this certain aspect of what's going on. But he's acting the complete opposite of what he expects of me. I understand he got peeved off because the third party entity was basically pulling numbers out of his butt. But he did not have to be so rude about it. Not the third party entity, but my accusing friend. My accusing friend did not have to be rude about it. He could have been kinder about it. He could have been honest about it. He could have been respectful about it. But he did not have to be a total jerk. And that is what he was to the third party entity. And if I was the third party entity, I would have been upset just like he was. I would have taken offense just like he was. Honestly, I put up with my accusing friend because I know half the time that he says to me that what I do sucks and I'm not very good. He's joking with me. But also, I do believe there is a little part in him that believes the same. That he believes that he's perfect. Now, if you are watching this, my accusing friend, I don't know whether you are starting to believe you are perfect, but remember what you told me months and months ago, maybe even a year ago. No builder is ever perfect. You're not near perfection, not at all. I refuse to believe that. You might believe that you're the best thing since peanut butter. No, you're not. You're good at what you do, but you're not the best thing since peanut butter. I've been ranting on for a while now, guys. Sorry about that. I doubt my friend, the accusing friend, is even going to watch this. He has a job which expects a lot out of him. I understand that. I'm proud that he's got such a wonderful job. A job that I would love to have if I had the knowledge for it. But I just don't. But at the same time, he's having that effect where he's getting good to the point. He's getting to the point he is good at what he does, but he's getting cocky, overly cocky. He's always been cocky, but he's getting overly cocky. He's turning into something that he tried to prevent one of his friends from turning into, saved his friend from turning into, and now he's becoming one. Whether he knows it or not, he is. And I just want him to understand that I'll always be his friend. I'll always listen to what he has to say. But I will disagree whenever I think he's in the wrong. This isn't all about the job. The thing that I'm talking about. No, not at all. It's not all about that. It has to do with how rude he was about it. So, whether you accept my forgiveness or not, I forgive you for your rudeness. But at the same time, I'm not the person you should be asking forgiveness from. The person you should be asking forgiveness from is the person that you belittled despite the fact he did not have to help. He did not have to do what he did. He did not have to give the objects of one's desires when he could have just used what time he used as a third-party entity on something that could have made him more of whatever he does. I say of whatever he does, I know what he does. To the third-party entity, if you're watching this, don't just pull numbers out of your butt, silly. Yes, I understand you believe that your work is worth that value. It's understandable. If you think your time is worth $1 million, just throwing a number out there, then the more power to you. But if you want my honest opinion, yes, you had great work. I will not doubt that you had great work. But don't overrate something when it's not worth that much, honestly. That's the only thing that I had against you in that conversation. The only thing. Otherwise, I agree with you. You need subliminal proof that your effort for next time around would be worth it. I don't know whether you're asking for too much, but I know you are asking for a type of proof. And I agree with you that there needs to be proof. You're a businessman. And a good one if you can decide not to pull out numbers out of your butt. I mean, so, no offense to you, I'm just telling you what I heard, what I believe, and I hope you and I can still get along. And by the way, that video probably will never show up, the one about you kissing your roommate's foot, because I lost that video. So it's still out there on YouTube because of this video. You kissed your roommate's foot due to a truth or dare. Now, I want to say one more thing before I end this video. What was it that I wanted to say is the question. Shit. This is going to take me so long to do, guys. Oh, okay, so there was a fourth party entity introduced into the argument, and I've already talked to that fourth party entity, and the fourth party entity is doing alright about it, but she did bring up a good point during the argument that a good team needs good leadership. Whether the leader is going to be there to direct them directly, or just give them what the team needs to do, a good team still needs a good leader. But I do agree with my accusing friends that a good team can get together and make amazing progress even without a good leader. Where he's getting at on there, or where I believe he should be getting at on there, is that a fact is somebody should be a team leader if they are going to be part of a team that doesn't have direct access to a leader. Now, I might be wording this incorrectly, But I believe that a team should be able to pick up where a leader cannot pick up. If the leader is not there to pick up or is too busy to pick up, that means they need to step up and ask directly, what do you need? Where do you need it? Blah, 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 like that. That also makes a good build team. You can't expect people to read your mind. It's impossible. Nobody is psychic. I mean, even I was surprised to see that my accusing friend turned out to be so condescending whenever he told me, don't ever be condescending. Well, guess what, my friend? You became what you told me not to be. A condescending jackass. So what I'm gonna say is, if you guys enjoyed this rant, pretty much that's what it was this episode, please leave a big fat like. If you haven't subscribed, come on and come subscribe. I will catch you lords and ladies next episode. Bye bye.